This is a special presentation for South Carolina residents. My name is Jesse Sloan. I'm Director of the American Association for Long-Term Care Insurance and the National Advisory Center for Short-Term Care Information. Our role is to advocate for people to get the right protection that they need and to educate both consumers and insurance professionals. For more information, we recommend that you speak to the insurance professional that sent you the link to this video. If you don't have one, feel free to call our organization's offices and we will hook you up with one. Our organizations do not get paid directly from insurance companies, and we don't recommend ever one policy over another. As I said, our role is to educate and to advocate for people to get the protection that they need. In this particular case, I'm going to talk about a home health care benefit from Kemper. It's an A-rated company that I believe, in my many years of looking at the insurance industry, has some very, very unique and advantageous benefits that consumers want to be aware of. So first, everybody's interested in home care benefits because especially as we age, this is where we're going to want and to receive the care that we need. This policy, as you can see from the list of covered services, will provide a cash benefit of $150 a day for 1 year. And most people, if you look at long-term care insurance statistics and studies, very rarely, about half of the people who need actual care use care for less than a year. This indemnity plan pays you a benefit even if Medicare or your other health insurance has already paid for the same care. That's a real plus. The policy has some other really advantageous benefits. One, home health care aides are covered for a period of 60 days, up to a daily benefit of $40 for each day. So that's a $2,400 maximum benefit. The prescription drug indemnity benefit is one I'm going to show you on the next slide, but it is really something that we believe makes this policy of great interest, especially to folks who take prescription drugs where the bills might add up to several $100s a year. So again, I want to urge you to read the state-specific brochure for your state because these benefits can vary by state. But basically, here's what Kemper does. You submit your receipts. They look at the retail cost of the drug, and that's what they base their reimbursement to you on. After the deductible and after co-insurance, which again can vary from state to state. But basically, you would get back a check if you take prescription drugs and if you submit the bills. And that, you'll see in a second, the cost for this policy. Really, for anybody who's taking prescription drugs, this is well worth something to look at. The policy has some added benefits as well. So an annual physical exam is covered up to $150. You get reimbursed. If you have a vision exam, if you need lenses and glasses, which people who typically have, are older do, you can get a benefit for it. Hearing aids you get a benefit if you towards the cost. If you need to take an ambulance, you get $100 per trip. All of these little benefits really add up. While you may not need them all, they again make this policy something we believe special that makes it worth looking at. And here you can see exactly the rates that you're going to pay. These are the premium charts right out of the brochure for the state of South Carolina. So let's say you're 65 and you are on Medicare. You're going to pay $25.35. It's the same premium for men or for women. That's not common. It's not even available really anymore on traditional long-term care insurance. So that makes, again, one of the benefits that caught our eye on this policy. I probably should have put this slide at the beginning of the presentation because basically this is, I think, the key point, besides the cost, that is rather special about this policy. The application only has 5 yes/no health questions, and as long as you can answer no to all 5 of the questions, and you can pause this presentation for a minute and read them right now, as long as you can answer no, you are basically 90 to 95% assured of being issued this policy. Thank you again so much for watching this brief overview of this particular product. If you have more questions or if you want to actually read the product brochure, talk to the agent who shared this video with you, and I'm sure that they will provide it, or you can call us to be connected with a short-term care insurance agent. Call the Advisory Center. The phone number is on your screen, 818-597-3205. Thanks again for your interest.